Hello, this is FMA2, and welcome back to Let's Play OG2, where last time we ran into Axel in the Shadow Mirrors. Oh no. Well, today we're gonna see what we're gonna do about that, shall we? It sounds like you had a tough time in North America, Major General Kenneth Garrett. Did I say something wrong? Mitsuko Isaragi, so you're the one who's behind leaking info about our forces to the DC Remnants. You were the one pulling the strings behind the theft of the Huckabine Mark II and Wild Falcon. Oh, did you just figure that out now? And you were also the one back in the Neo DC. Yes, it increased the company's sales. You lousy snake! Oh my, you're all red like a tomato. I won't stand for this mockery. That's enough. I can hardly bear to watch this. My apologies. I love that little corn cough he has there. General, you are aware of Operation Plantagenet, aren't you? Yes. It was drafted by the Earth Defense Committee, and is designed to retaliate against the inspectors. I heard that Lanka Randolph of the Far East Brigade will be leading the operation. Our plan, Operation Harp. It must be carried out before the Operation Plantagenet. Then we need to act soon. Yes, now is probably the best time. Before the inspectors make their move. When Harp is underway, we'll restrain Brian McCrade, and his sympathizers. Then we'll arrest the criminals, declare state of emergency, and take over the government. So we're basically gonna put on a big act. What about the EFA's top brass? Don't worry, I've already made arrangements. Many people are fed up with the president's moderate ways. I didn't have to spend much money. We just have to play along with the government officials and ask the members of the EDC to kindly leave. And the coup d'etat will be a piece of cake. It's not a coup d'etat. It's a necessary revolution. Oh, pardon me. Damn arm stealers. Chairman Grossman, what's my role in Harp? I want you to go to the Far East Brigade's Izu base and pose as an observer to Operation Plantagenet. Once Harp is underway, take Laker Randolph into custody and take command of the operation. Yes, sir. At the Far East Brigade, there have been traitors such as Hans Weber, and they have been very difficult to bribe. So we weren't able to make any arrangements. Please be careful. I don't know. I don't need you to tell me that. I won't hesitate to use force if necessary. Oh, how dependable you are. By the way, what's going on with the Neo-TC? According to the reports, Colonel Van is planning to face the aliens. In that case, he may be more open to our proposition. Oh, really? So, I'll go meet with him. I'll try to persuade him to commit to the Neo-DC to Operation Plantagenet. What? You want to join forces with them? If it increases our odds of success? Yes. But, Mr. Chairman! The battle with the inspectors. No, in order for mankind to survive the inevitable war, we must unite all the military forces of Earth. And not under Brian or Van, but under me! I see your point, Mr. Beard. Mr. Moustache. After Harp succeeds, I'll cooperate the Neo-DC. And if you want a place in the New Order, Kenneth Garrett, understood. Now, everything's set. It's time to begin negotiations with my other business partner. Leica, how are the preparations for Operation Platogens going? About 60% according to the plan. Unfortunately, we're short-handed. As long as the Neo-DC and the East are around, we can't afford to divert forces from other areas. No, not to mention that the Inspector's next target could be the Far East sector. But can you manage things in this condition? I've already contacted headquarters and Commander Dunst at Aviano. He'll send the Hyrule custom ahead to us. I see. To be honest, I'd prefer to have a temporary truce with the Neo-DC and work together on this mission, but I'm concerned about the mysterious squad you encountered, as well as the actions of our superiors. Our top brass. I don't have any conclusive evidence yet. At any rate, I want you guys to focus on your mission. Understood. Well then, the Hyrule will head to Izu, and the Shirogane and Hagane will remain here at Aviona Base. Man, we just joined forces, and we're already being separated? Yeah, Masaki's got a point. We have no choice. Supposedly, the inspectors have the sights set on the Far East. But once the Shirogane and Hagane are finished here, they'll be heading to Izu too. What's our mission? To retake the Dukedom of Rixent, as well as North Africa. Rixent, so Archibalds will be there. I look forward to it. The ATX team, Katina's team, Misaki, Lune, and Lieutenant Ryoto, and Lieutenant Rio. You will all come aboard the Hyrule. Yes, ma'am. Everyone else will remain at Aviona for now, huh? Make sure you take back Rixent for the princess. Lat? Yes, I intend to. Captain Lafino, I'll head to Izu with the Type 3, Unit 1, and the AM Boxer. Rob will have to assist us with the Boxer. But we should be able to finish the adjustments on Unit 1 during the journey. And at Izu, I intend to exchange its current engine for the Tronium one. Understood. What about CEO Ring and Dr. Radham? I plan to go to the Paris office to tend to some unfinished business. I have some adjustments to make to the Wild Wooga. So I'll remain at Aviona. Understood. Well then, the crew of the Hyrule should immediately prepare to depart. Yes, ma'am. Let's go, Kyosuke. Wait, Ardo. I want to give you this. Huh? What is it? It's Ald's combat data. I thought you could use it. Yes, sir! Thank you! Ouch. If you give him that, he'll become even more reckless. It's funny because he has devil's luck. Ryusei, you look after Ardo. I will. I hope your tests on the Type 3 go well. Then I guess we'll head to Izu and wait for you there. With all that's been going on, we never got a chance to have a drink. Lieutenant Colonel Daitetsu. It can't be helped. Let's celebrate after Operation Platogen is a success. Sounds good. Well then, Captain Lafina, we should be on our way. Yes. Excuse me, may I have a moment with you, Captain? What is it? I'm well aware that what I'm about to propose is selfish and goes against orders, but I'd like to be on the mission to take back Rixent. What? Leona. Can she be after? Does this mean... Does it have anything to do with Archibald Grimm's of the Neo-DC? Yes, the Olympus incident is difficult to forget for both the Bransteins and the Garsteins. So you want to serve justice with your own hands? Yes. It's not just a personal grudge, is it? No, if we let him run free, he could cause even greater tragedy. I want to prevent something like that from ever happening again. If we have someone who's familiar with how he operates, it could be advantageous to the mission. Captain Lafina, I want to include Lieutenant Leona on my team. Would that be alright? You have my approval. It's urgent to recapture Rixent. But Lieutenant Leona, don't let your personal feelings get in the way. Lieutenant Randgriths, that goes for you too. Understood. Thank you, Captain Lafina. Leona. I'm sorry, Tsuku. It's okay. I'll wait for you at Izu. But you better take back Rixent from Archibald. I will. Well then, Captain Daitetsu, the members of the Hyrule team will be Lieutenant Kyosuke, Lieutenant Selen, Kashuha, Lieutenant Brooklyn, Lamia, Masake, Lune, Katina, Russell, Tsuku, Ryoto, Rio. Well, then the remaining ones will remain at Aviano Base. Major Kai, Lieutenant Captain Valletta, Ryusei, Leona, Randgriths, Latuni, Arado, Ibis, Rada. Okay. So what are we doing? Well, now, this is a really hard one to do, but for the purpose of secrets, we're going to stay at Aviano Base. Well then, best of luck to you, Lieutenant Colonel Daitetsu. Yuchu. Chief Takaru! Inspection of the weapon control system is complete. Thank you for helping with the adjustments, Ibis. No problem. I didn't realize the silver and gold mechs were for those two girls. Yes, they were the byproducts of Project TD as well. Oh, gold and silver, huh? But they're equipped with systems the Asolines and the Callian don't have. Chief John recommended their installation. Maybe he was expecting something like this to happen. Huh? Are we using them for the next mission? She plans to, but we haven't done the initial testing. You don't want her to fight, Chief. Of course not. She may be a princess, but she's still just a child. She hasn't even been trained. But I know how she must feel, though. Huh? She wants to protect what's important to her. As long as she feels that way, she'll find a way to fight. You know what I mean, don't you, Chief Takaru? That's why I want to help her. I understand, Ibis. Huh? She chose to fight of her own will. We can't stop her. Then all the mechanic can do is give her a great mech. That's how we do the best to protect our pilots. Chief Takaru. If that's settled, let's finish the adjustments. Give me a hand, Ibis. Yes, ma'am. You can count on me for anything. Is that so? Then I'll let you do the heavy lifting. Wow, that's bad. What? You're giving me the 08 large? Yes, that mech might have bad luck, but I'm sure you'll be able to use it in your next mission. But that mech is yours. I'd like to fight alongside you, but it's not possible. I see. I'll take good care of the unit until you return. Return, you say? So you figured it out, huh, Leona? You plan to come back once your work is done, right? Yeah. Ma'am, I can't let anyone else handle things this time. I'm taking back my company with my own hands. Yes, Mom. It sounds like you've made up your mind. Well then, Ring, it's time to go. Do what we all must. Right. Well, I'm off to Paris. Take care of things here. Yes, ma'am. Take care of yourself. Don't miss your cue, alright? I know my role. Looks like we're all here. Let's begin the briefing. So, let's get started. Yes, sir. This mission is designed to regain control of Rixent, their foothold in southern Europe. I'll begin with the first stage of the mission. A force led by the Shirogane will act as a decoy, luring enemy forces away from Rixent. Meanwhile, we'll approach from the Mediterranean. What is the current status of Rixent? According to our recon team, enemy units with Rhino-I class ships have been stationed at Rixon Castle. They're all divided our forces into two. Team 1 will draw the enemy out of the castle, and Team 2 will stir things up by hitting their flagship. Then who will be in Team 2? Major Kai will explain that. Yes, cooperation between the front and back will be crucial. So Ryusei and Rai will be on that team. Understood. Then I'll take the lead. It's all yours. Rai, don't get too reckless, okay? Yes, sir. Ryusei, remember everything I taught you. I will, Chief. The rest of you will be in Team 1, except for Ibis. Yes? I want you to use the special features of your mech to disorient the enemy. We lure them out. Can you do that? Yes, sir, I'll try. Ryusei Rai, as for the details of your mission. Can I listen in on this as well? Princess! What are you doing here? Just what do you have in mind? Please, please, let me take part in this mission. What? Say what? You mean all along your attention was? Yes, I want to regain my country with my own hands. Princess. It's like you said, Sarai. I want to protect my home. But how? I have a way. A way? Yes, I'd like to explain. Jeff Takaru! Let me use this monitor. Are those the Lion series? Yes, the Fairlion Type G and Type S. They were developed by Tesla Lich Institute at the request of the Dukedom of Rixent. They were originally meant for an exposition, but they look so girly! How cute! My old man must be involved. But why a pair? They utilize the Wink system and brainwave regulators. Wink system. It allows them to synchronize their mech's movements. I get it. The Type G is for Princess Shine. The brainwave amplifier will enhance her precognitive abilities. And the Type S is for Latuni. What? The Wink system will enable it to support the Type G. Yes, but how did you know that? It's the kind of thing my old man would think of. So you want to use the Fairloins to help the princess? Yes, I know I'm not asking a lot, but please. We can't let a princess... I am aware of the risks. Please, allow me to help you. For those who helped me escape, and for my people. Princess. Like me, you want to help the ones you love. I'm getting the Fairloin. Hey, Latoni! I know it's dangerous, but I feel the same way she does. Yeah, but if the system and the mechs were just built for us, then I want to make good use of them. Don't worry. I'm going to keep Princess safe. Latuni. What about the Fairloin's defensive system? It's equipped with a hyper jammer and an E-field emitter. It's maneuverable. And their combined skill? Very well. We have your permission to join us, Princess. Captain? Are you sure about this? I don't mean to be pessimistic, but ever since we'll be dividing our forces, we can use all the help we can get. Besides, the Princess seems to be determined. I am. I consider it my duty to regain Rixent. I see. Then you and Latuni will join Team 2. Understood. Ryusei, Rai, Latuni, take good care of the princess. Roger! Yes! Understood. Rai, we'll clear a path for you. In return, do your best to protect the princess. I will. Sarai! I understand how you must feel. Now let's fulfill our duty. Yes, let's! All hands, prepare for deployment. Then we head for Rixent. The EFA forces are making their move, huh? Yes, sir. It seems they plan to attack Rixent. But of course, give them a warm welcome. Understood. What about the civilians? Oh, close the roads and don't let a soul leave the city. But won't they get mixed up in the fighting? Oh, it makes no difference. I've got a surprise in store for them. Besides, the Colonel ordered me to keep civilian casualties to a minimum, which means a few casualties are acceptable. Hurry up, we have to get this in the shelter before the enemy arrives. But what are you doing? We have orders from Major Archibald. He wants to look at this container in the city shelter. What's inside? Emergency rations, sir. Let me take a look. You'll need clearance from the Major. This seems kinda sketchy. It's from the Major. Episode 20. My Fair Lions. Major, an enemy ship has broken through the third defensive perimeter. It's the Hagane! I know the ship has been designed for that, but a direct assault? The captain of the Hagane must be a straightforward man. Nevertheless, I won't allow him to succeed. All hands, prepare to intercept the enemy. Yes, sir. That reminds me. I presume the blockade is in place? Yes, sir. The civilians are inside the city. Very well. Major, why haven't the civilians been evacuated? Well, they can be used as shields if the need arises. Are you joking? We don't need them to win this war. This isn't a game, Carla. Wait, did I just say that? Because to me it is. Deck. If you want to show the civilians mercy, then do your best to defeat the enemy. Then it will be necessary to use them as shields. Understand? You! That's enough, Carla. But showing mercy in battle will only get you killed. I can't believe you'd say that. You're past the point where you can think like that. And remember, it is you who chose this path. But I don't want to see anyone else end up like me. That's not for you to decide. Just focus on intercepting the enemy. Then the only way to minimize civilian casualties, this is the only way to do it. Understood. Major, the Hagane is approaching. Alright. So, I had to move things around for the most part. Let's go and select everyone now. So put Kai back in Grungus, Rada, Leona, Ibis, Ardo, and I actually decided to put Valletta in the Garline Custom because, well, the Mark II's gonna be The Mark II is not gonna be too good here. Just saying that right now. Make sure to put you there. You can run. I don't really have a big. Let's see who. I know it's probably. Yeah, it's Herb. For the most part, I'm gonna put him over here. And yeah, everything's good. Let's deploy. Shield 2 to all units. Assist the task force. Draw all the Randgriths out of the castle. But do not enter the castle. Time is of the essence. Lure all the Randgriths out of the castle and shoot them down within 5 minutes. Understood. All units, concentrate on the Randgriths. As he said, but be careful. They have quite a range. Try to lure them out of the castle, but watch your distance. Then we'd best proceed with caution. Yeah, don't just rush in there and get caught in their firing range. Understood. If their leader is Archibald, then Lieutenant Yuki and Lieutenant Carla might be there too. I wouldn't want to take them on, though. But to regain Rixon, we have no choice but to fight. Well then, let's pave a way for the princess. Yes, let's draw the enemy forces towards us. Remember that what they said, Ibis, don't get too deep. Understood. All units, commence the attack. Let's save. Okay, so our mission. We have to get all the Randgriths outside the castle and defeat them. Our battle mastery, we'd have to do this turn 4. And it's kind of a nasty one, I'm not gonna lie. They can be quite brutal. They really can. So, I'm trying to remember like what exactly is the range, but it's not too bad. Pop. Yeah, but for some mechs, like the the Huckabine, it won't be too bad. We don't want to get like way too far, and don't be bothered if you lose some accuracy. Just trust me, it gets better. So I'm gonna send Kai over here, and for the most part, he's gonna be taking some of these guys on. Unfortunately, I don't think he has. Yeah, he doesn't have it yet. So let's just shoot some lasers with my eyes. Rideau! He's gonna wreck the world! Yeah, he doesn't really need to wreck the world too much. Because he's got Blade on fire! Oh yeah, I love this. I love the boost hammer. It's such a good weapon. Actually, I'm gonna focus. Make sure I don't get utterly destroyed. Pop, pop! Oh, I love popping. Gonna pop and lock. Alright, so Ibis. Maybe I should go over her. She has rams. And rams are actually pretty nice because they're post movement. But we're not going to be using that particular ability. We're going to be using the G impact stake. Oh yeah! I can do it with boost drive. Go! G impact stake! Look at that big ass the little gun. It's gonna punch a hole in that dude. Oh, I love the critical rate on it. It's so good. It really is. You're gonna focus. I didn't want to use Alert, I actually wanted to use Excel. Yeah, but the good thing about Valletta is that she's really cheap. Like, super cheap. The cheapest of all cheap chips. She's not a fish, but she's pretty darn close. You're battleship worthy. I'm curious, what do you have? You have auto-tune. Here, auto-tune Leo, because she did reduce her hit that turn. Let's just stay back for the most part. Turn and do. Yeah, but they got a lot of nasty enemies here. Yeah, they got some nasty enemies. Unfortunately, the Huckabine is... Yeah... It's not exactly the best. Yeah, it kinda got nerfed. Just a little. Got nerfed kind of a lot. Wow, I dodged a 68. I am very impressed. Like, she dodged another one! Okay. where's the punchline game? You gotta destroy her, because I know she's gonna die. She might die. That's what I get for not using focus. And that airplane is gonna run. Oh no, you're actually going after the Megane. And I hit with that! How did I do that? How did I do that? What?! How the frick did I do that?! Okay! Hagane... Forever awesome! It hit with 230s. Oh, this RG's like screwing with me today. This is probably the only turn I'm gonna do this episode. Like after this is done. Yeah, Valletta! She's gonna puncture people. She's gonna hurt him. Pop, pop! You gotta go with Valletta in her greatness. Oh yeah. Okay, so, yeah, whoa, you are awesome, Daitetsu. So yeah, next time on OG2, we are hopefully gonna kill the rest of these, we're gonna kill the rest of these Randgriths. So until then, this has been FMA2, and I'm signing off. Have a good day.